Good morning, this is Elaine with Elaine's Custom Cards, and this is the card we're making today. Let me see if I can get everything in focus so you can see it. There we go. Okay, my desk is on wheels so it moves every time I get up. So this is the card we're making today, only we're going to make it into a birthday card. So instead of thank you so much, we're going to have birthday wishes. And this is using the free Flower and Field Designer Series paper. You can get it with a $50 purchase. You can get this paper for free. And the cards I made using one of each of the 6 designs of paper. These are the cards. These are just one side of the paper. This is a back side of this. But these are the cards that I made using this paper. Today we're making this card. If there's any of these other cards you want me to do a YouTube video on how I made them, just leave me a comment and I will do more videos showing how to make some of these others. But today we're making this one. This is a really simple card. This is just jade. Cardstock, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I took a piece of Pool Party and I wrote on the back 5.5 by 4, and then you're going to die cut it with the Ornate Layers dies, and it's this large one here is what I used to die cut that. So then I cut this piece. And this is the back of this one. And this one is 4 3/4 by 3 1/4. And then I rounded the corners. You can use this corner rounder or any rounding. You could use one of these to round the corners. You don't have to round the corners. I just liked them rounded. So I'm going to glue this. This is Celebration Time. Your purchases get you free items. Like I said, a $50 purchase. You can get this paper for free, and it's 12 by 12 paper, and there's 12 sheets, 2 of each of 6 designs. I cut mine all up already and put them in one of these cases. So they're all cut up. And the back sides are just as pretty as the front, but I really like the flowers. So anyway, I already did my Love It Chop It with this paper, so it's ready for me to use whenever I'm ready to make something. And it fits pretty good in there. Okay, so there's that. And I felt like this flower needed to be up, so I made sure that this was the top of my paper. And then I used some of this ribbon, which is in the annual catalog, and it's Pool Party, and it's real pretty sheer ribbon. And that's what I used here and made a bow. And I'm going to put it down here at the bottom. I've already got a glue dot on here. And on this one I put the sentiment below the bow. And on this one, I think I can still do that. I just don't want to cover up my flowers. You can put it down farther and put the sentiment above. It's all up to you. I just wanted it centered on here. So I'm going to stick that on there, take a piece of tape, and very carefully, so that I don't bend my ornate die cut there, I'm going to tape this to the back. Just like that. Okay. And then I took this and just glued it to the front. You can pop it up with Stampin' dimensionals if you want. I try not to get too much dimension because I don't want the card too thick. But you can pop it up with Stampin' dimensionals. So then I put that on the front, just like so. And then I took my sentiment. I already stamped this, and this comes from Butterfly Wishes, and it says Birthday Wishes. And for the inside, I used Love to Celebrate You. And then for the dragonflies, I used the Dragonfly Garden stamp set, and I used this image right here. And just kind of stamped them up like that. This is stamped with Just Jade, and then this is Pool Party, and this is Just Jade. So I'm going to glue this to the inside of my card. Like I said, this is really simple. This is 4 7/8 by 3 5/8. If you're interested in ordering any of these products, you can go to my website, elainescustomcards.stampinup.net, or you can click on the little down arrow, and well, that'll take you to my website. If you click on the down arrow, my website address is there, and also my blog. You could go to my blog. And then all we're going to do with this is glue it together. And in just a minute after I glue it, I'll tell you where I got, or what sizes these are. That on there. Glue this one on there. And this is Just Jade, Pool Party, and White. Oops. Let that sit for a second while I tell you what sizes these ovals are. Okay, they came from these. I used the smallest, I believe, of the stitched ovals. Yes, the smallest one of those. And then on the layering ovals, I used the second to the smallest for the large, the Just Jade, and then I used the smallest of the scalloped ovals for that. Okay, and then I took, this one has dimensionals. Keep my dimensionals in one of these cases because they store nicely in here. Well, I always know where they are if I can find that. And then I put 2 dimensionals on the back. And adhered that right below my ribbon here, my bow. And I'll probably trim, although you probably don't need to because the ribbon is sheer, but I'm going to trim these a little bit. Not much, just a little, because I think they're too long. Trim that one. And one, and there's your card. I have a host code. Excuse me. When you purchase $50 between $149.99, use that host code, and that gets you Stampin'. Well, it gets you a packet of these Rhinestone Basic Jewels just by spending $50 on my website and using the host code. So this is your card for today. Like I said, I have these others that I made using this particular paper. This is the back of this. I thought that looked kind of neat. Looked like flowers in the yard. But these are the cards that I made with this paper. Remember, if you're interested in becoming a demonstrator and joining my team, for $99 you get $125 worth of product plus all this paper. It's the new paper for 2020. It'll come out in the new annual catalog, and you'll get it in addition to your $99, your $125 worth of product. You'll get this. These are 6x6 papers. And there are, excuse me, I'm not sure how many pieces of paper there are. But it says you get an assortment of 6x6 stacks of our new Designer Series paper. And it looks like it's going to be really pretty. And it'll have some new colors, I think. So, if you have any questions, please email me, elainescustomcards@gmail.com, or just leave a comment and I will get back to you. If you email me, I can respond to you and email you back. So, you have a blessed day and have fun stamping.